what more data do we have to show that this isn't just one big reporting bias and a lot of people getting out of microdosing what they expect to put in?
There isn't any evidence, not for continued microdosing over a sustained period, because the trials haven't been conducted yet. And then you say, why has that not been conducted when there's all this hype? It is because it's a relatively new hype, and therefore the field, have been firstly focusing on the full dose because there was a whole backstory and good reasons to open that line of research and try to bring them into different avenues for therapy. But in terms of microdosing, one of the reasons I think why it has taken a bit of a time before people are setting up the big trials is that it's extremely expensive, and the convincing people with almost no evidence from the start is obviously difficult, and they're also not very practical to run such a study because we're speaking about classified scheduled compounds, and that means that one thing is doing a full dose when you invite people into the lab on a few occasions, and one of them or two of them with a full dose psychedelic experience. That's one thing, but if you have to give people, I don't know, 20 doses over a period of time, or over a month or two, they still would need to come in a lot of times because you can't send people home with an illicit drug. And that also means that if you work in Google and you want to participate in such a trial to see if you stimulate your creativity, then in a way you'll be stranded in a lab several times a week instead of going to work. It'll be taken out of the naturalistic context, unless you could be given the approval to basically give people doses to take home. And I think in Auckland they might be able to do that. It looks like they will be doing something like that, which is really great in New Zealand. Maybe not all the doses for many weeks, but maybe for a week at a time or something like that, so that it doesn't, even if you took all of them, it wouldn't be it's not dangerous probably to take quite a lot of microdoses if it's only 5 to 10% of a full dose. But anyway, that's what might be happening in the future. So the trials will come, and you can also conduct it in a lab. It's just logistically, cost-wise and so on, quite impractical and difficult. But so I think we can't conclude anything at all whether it works in over time microdosing.